All right, people, I got a great update for Apple. This is a big picture. This is a little bit of a different type of update. This is more of a long-term understanding, for the next month or so, what I think is going to be happening for the stock. Um, we are set up, in my opinion, to go quicker. We're set up to go to this, 146 on the low end. But if this action continues, especially the way today, and we can confirm soon, um, then the low end to 150 to 155 on the high end is possible as a new phase. I think this stock end of the year is set up to go into the 180 to $200 zone, people. I've talked about Apple a long time ago, many years, and I've been right for many years. Billionaires come and go, but power to trade is told always how it is. It's just if you understand about computers and the fundamentals and how people's habits and so on and so forth, and the kind of people that buy Apple, products, and you have a good sense, right? Billionaires don't understand that even. Anyways, you see this here. I talked about a frozen rope. Look at the overbought. Look at this. People, overbought. Oh, they're going to short. Very silly shorts out there. Very silly. Short term. They don't know nothing. Listen, they don't know nothing. They know how to catch baby moves. These day trader shorts, right? And this is my point. They don't see the big picture. I said frozen rope. Did I? People try to short. You try to short the frozen rope. You short it. You got crumbs. You went long. You made money. I made several plans now in Apple in this run. Two plans that have confirmed and made money. The recent one just made money now, 100% gains. So people, what do we need now? What does Apple need to do? Apple needs to break above 140.50 on some strong action volume. Strong action volume in this case for Apple is 2 million on a 10-minute chart. Now, not only do I want the volume to be there, but we want to break 140.50. The thing is, this stock's in a point where we should continue showing power. Now, Apple gained, this is frozen rope action. It can consolidate, do a little chop. And so let me show you some options that I think are a good reason, something good to look at, to invest in this when this confirms. And I'm going to talk more about the confirmation once we take a look at the options, people. All right, people, here I'm at the Yahoo Finance. Apple closed today at 139.79 on March the 1st. Okay. And let's put up, I want to show you what I want. I believe the best strategy here, to make some good money in Apple for people, is to use the April 21st calls. Okay. And so what you want to use is either the 140s or the 145s, right? Now, of course, you'll make less. Now, if we get to the lower end targets, still can make good money with the 145 calls, and you'll obviously make more money with the 140 calls. Okay, so these are the two options I would use. I know even if a person wanted to use the 150, when it comes to the big picture, these can go up. Just a few days ago, I had a plan. Well, let me see if I can show you here, people. I want to show you some facts. This is a special update, people. All right, people, so here I am on my stream here, and I posted a plan here on February 23rd, right? And what I'm going to do is for you guys, just go inside this video. Let's go inside this video, and let me show you something. Yeah! let me show you the facts, people. All right, people, so I'm gonna press pause here, and I'm going to say, look, people, look what I said here. Now, I think that, this market, this stock's going to go even higher. But let's say it even goes to the targets that I'm talking to right now. And, these options, because we popped so hard and fast, these options did very well. Let me show you. Let me show you something, people. All right, people. All right, I again, if you go into that video that I showed you, right, the how to buy options for 1 or 2%, look at you see these 140 calls, they were trading at that was, and they, don't forget that the options lose value, but they were trading at this is back simply February 23rd. They were trading at 75 cents. So these practically doubled. You could got in here, and these are if you go look at the Yahoo Finance board. Actually, we'll go now there and we'll see. I also talked about the 138s. Now let's take a look at what the 138s cost. 133 and the 140s cost 76. Let's go take a look on the Yahoo Finance board, people. All right, so I'm back in the Yahoo Finance board for today, and let's go take a look at the March calls for today, right? And again, you can go into the video and see for yourself. I document all this stuff to show, to teach, to educate my followers. Um, you should see my BA plan. Oh man, I'll show you the video, people. People. All right, so let's take a look at the. Yeah, so look at it. Look at the 140 calls. Look at the price they are at. So, there was more than 100% gains to be made there, and you see these have more than doubled as well. A little bit more. You're looking at about 120% gains, and that's just for now, right? But as we confirm, Aapl could chop, and it may not. And so you could use, if you want to use the 140 calls for March now. I mean, if you never got into this, you could use these. Or what you can do is we can wait for confirmation and enter again into the because Aapl could need to relax. But I believe that. Let me get back to the charts here, people. I believe we're at a point. Reason why I have to make this video is we're at a point where we're not going to relax. We're gonna flex forward. But what I'm saying is we flex forward and up here, and then they might consolidate it a bit. So I want to give the options of, I mean, because you can trade it, but for some people, how would be the safest way to go about this? You can make a lot of money. A lot of people, they don't hold properly. So I'm looking at a strategy that's going to help the most people. So I look at the April. I think the April 21 calls. Now, if we confirm, of course. Now, let's talk about the confirmation here. If I have to make an update on this big picture video, I'm going to make an update, but I want to just make people understand that we're at a critical point again to break up higher. It doesn't matter how overbought this is. It doesn't matter. Look at how Apple's been going up, right? And I said this in my videos, but I said we needed power. Now on this day, I did not want to confirm, right? We were quiet, and today pop. And just the day before, I said Apple's going to chop unless it shows power. Well, it did show power today. You can see that here with the volume, right? And now it's at a key pivot point that it could continue to show power. And this movement and how quickly we got here, based on the market's factors and the SPY making new highs, like I've said from the beginning of the year, I called for multiple new highs. I mean, no one's done that. No one said that. I did, and I have made plans, and they confirmed. And you know what? The SPY's made multiple new highs. People. So this is the facts. This is the facts. So this Aapl trade here, people, I tell you, I'm going to make comments about it, but it's one of those things where you gotta if we trigger, you want to get in, you want to hold. The stock's going to fluctuate, but they're most likely going to keep pounding this higher, making new patterns up here for a higher prices. This is what I believe. I believe this stock is setting up to go to the 180 to the 200 area by the end of this year, with the iPhone 8 coming out and new product lines. And who knows, this AMD chip could help Apple build really good computers, fast computers. Again, that's more profit for them because they can build computers for cheaper with AMD chips and make more profits. So anyways, that's just another thought of my process, but that's how it is, people. So I want to reiterate the confirmation point. So if we don't get the volume, we want to watch this base above 140.50 and look for power towards 141. The key of the matter is Apple needs to show power towards that number now, because it might need to relax, and then it will show its power, and then you can engage in the options. If you want more time, use the April options to engage in, because Apple could have a choppy rise. but nonetheless a rise. I mean, no matter what, if you bought options, no matter all my options that all my plans for March, now we're, now they're only 2 weeks out, but all my March option plans over here, they made money. Uh, Simple as that. Um, because this market's been choppy, this stock's been chopping itself up. It chopped and relaxed, but this move here means something. This move here, I'm telling you, is something special. But at the same time, a continuous momentum I want to see, and it could be a continuous momentum chop, continuous overbought frozen rope. There you have it, people. I want to show you something. This is a special video update, of course. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, Power Target Trade, you should subscribe. A lot of great videos. You should check out the BA plan here. I mean, I made a BA plan, and 8 days, and for 8 days BA has gone up, and this has been a huge winner. Much more so than the Aapl plans, much more smoother. But anyways, people, that's besides the point. I'm making more new plans. This MCD plan is a good plan. Check it out again. Confirmation is key, but this looks really good. I think that this stock wanting to go higher is also a good sign for Aapl. I just posted this plan. Okay, let's see. So if you haven't subscribed, see the Sandro Power Trigger Trade. Watch for it over here. It's going to come over here. Simply hit that. It'll easy to subscribe. By subscribing to this YouTube channel, you see you can get to my website, Power Target Trades. A lot of great videos there, very informative. Don't have time to make it because I talk too long in this video. And then of course you can be a follower of Power Trigger Trade on Twitter. That's my link over there, and of course Power Trigger Trade on StockTwits, because I make updates when necessary, people. A lot, the idea to make big money in the market is the quality. I help anybody, whether you have a small account or large account. My plans make big money. I mean, a person with a few $1,000s, could have made a fortune in BA. Okay, if you see the let me show you the original. Give me a sec here, people. Okay, so on my stream here, you see this video here. Now I know StockTwits has been kind of sucky. They don't blow up the whole picture. But if you go to my stream here, March the 1st, you look at this. This is the first BA plan. Now I posted this up. I mean, you can if you scroll down my stream, you'll find this BA plan on February the 13th. So neither you scroll down to February 13th, or you go quicker to this March 1 at 11:20 a.m. where I posted this plan. I repost the plan for people to see, but you can see the options. And now let me tell you, the options, the 175 March 17 calls for BA were worth 90 cents, and they hit a high today of practically almost $10. Right, yeah. I mean, it's just not that you would get exactly, but we're talking about way over 300% gains in the options. So there you have, people, a great update. Let me go to my YouTube channel. Look for the subscription button coming up around here. Thanks for listening. Like the video.